Hey Ludos fans, it's Mikethepenguinn here with another Monday Arcade for you. This time it's Portal, still alive, and I know some of my other videos have been sequels, but now I'm going back to an original for you, and that's because the original is on Xbox Live Arcade, whereas the Portal 2 is a full-fledged game on its own. For those of you who may not have known, Portal was actually sort of an experiment that Valve was working on, and they threw it in together with a couple other games and called it the Orange Box. They threw it in with Half-Life 2 and Team Fortress 2. They weren't sure how Portal was going to do, but it turned out that it was actually a really big success. I remember when I first heard about it, my mind was blown. I had no idea how it was going to work, but just the idea of being able to shoot a portal on one wall, shoot a portal right next to me, be able to walk through it and teleport somewhere else was really cool, and the idea behind it was awesome. Thinking that there would be an infinite amount of ways that you could go ahead and do something. The storyline didn't really give a lot of lead in. You pretty much start off just as a lab rat that you end up being tested through a bunch of different chambers, and this machine called GLaDOS that works for the Aperture company pretty much just funnels you through all these different tests to sort of take care of. I'm not going to give away all the story for you if you haven't played it, but I recommend that you do go and play this game. It's really fun. It's not as infinite as you could hope because there are certain walls that you can't shoot, and so they make it so some of the earlier maps you kind of have to do things a certain way, but it's not really that hard, and it's not hard to figure out the different ways to do things. I mean, some of it can be like, I don't want to walk up those stairs, so I'm just going to portal my way over there. Or there's different glitches in the game where you can do some cool little things like what I'm about to do right here, where I can stand on the portal and shoot another one and just skip an entire area instead of having to like wait for the little platform to go across. But it's a very fun game, very unique, and there's a lot of different ways that you can get through different puzzles, and there's not really any multiplayer or co-op. That's in the second game, but what they do give you is some companion cubes to help you along the way, to put them on buttons and do different things. And the puzzles can be really simple at first, and then some can be really challenging, and then you might get frustrated with something, go on YouTube and be like, I have no idea how I'm going to get this done, and then you realize that there's like one really simple, easy way to do it. But there's a lot of different ways to solve different puzzles, and it's really fun to figure them out. There's a high replay value connected with this game for that fact that you can figure out different ways to get through those puzzles. I have played through this game maybe 8, 9, 10 times, and it's still fun each time. And trying to get used to the controls is actually really easy. There's not like a hold the left trigger and the right bumper and point in this direction and then something will happen. It's just a simple right left trigger, shoot portals, run, jump, and grab items. That's it. And it's really easy to pick up, really easy to get used to, and really fun to play. And some of the puzzles can end up getting really tense for just having to like get the timing right for everything. It's really fun, and GLaDOS can be kind of funny sometimes too.
You've been wrong about every single thing you've ever done, including this thing. You're not smart, you're not a scientist, you're not a doctor, you're not even a full-time employee. Where did your life go so wrong?
The humor in the game is something that really can keep you laughing and keep you wanting to continue on through the game and finish it. GLaDOS can be a little mean sometimes, but that's why I went ahead and left that little clip in, and so you could sort of see GLaDOS yourself. There's also challenge maps that you can do where you pretty much just pick the challenge map, go through it, and you can do different things in it, such as have it time you. You can have it see how many steps you took and have you shoot a limited, well, not a limited amount of portals, but have you just trying to get the least amount of portals you can. It really only will use your own stats. It doesn't go off of like a bunch of friends. There's not really a big leaderboard for it, but there's preset times that you can try and beat and get like gold medals and things. But it's really fun to try and beat those. And sometimes, like, there's some maps that I've just given up on and said, I'm done with that, I'm not going to do it. But other ones, it's really fun to try and beat the old records. But this game, really, really fun, was really popular. And if you haven't gotten it yet, I highly recommend getting it. It's 1,200 Microsoft points on Xbox Live Arcade. Go ahead and pick it up. If you like this video, please thumbs up and subscribe to the Ludos channel. If you'd like to see more gameplay of Portal, check out my channel at www.youtube.com/Mikethepenguinn, and I will see you there. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.